Good news. So I have secured my pair of the Nike Air Max 2 CB94 Phoenix colorways. And now I'm kind of stuck because I feel like I want the OG colorway and one more other colorway. Also, I'm passing on the UNC Jordan 1s, as you know, for now. And as I passed on those, I soon discovered that the Jordan 1 shattered backboards are scheduled to drop in July. Let's get into it. What up, what up, what up? Prime Mega New Trees up to the fullest. Trees up! Yes, yes, yes. You have heard. I have secured my pair of the Phoenix Sun colorway, the Charles Barkley joints, CB94. And in hindsight, I didn't think they was that difficult. The OG color was all sold out because I actually tried to change my reservation and it was like, nah, they already reserved. And I tried to go to other websites, Hibbett, JD Sports, DTLR, of course Foot Locker, all sold out. So I was like, man. So, and correction, they're not as high as I thought they were in resale. The OG color and the Phoenix Suns. Actually, the OG color, of course, is worth more at this point. But the OG color it's obtainable. It's not crazy. Nowhere near what I thought. However, the all black ones, they're the ones that's in the threes. The all black CB94 joints. The Stealth, I think they're called Stealth. So now there's another in my scrollings on all the resale sites. I believe it was StockX. I did see a gray pair, not the ones that's in the store, the gray, white, and orange. There's another gray pair that is got like a greenish to it, and they are fire. And I was like, man, why did I have to see that? So now I'm kind of switching what I'm searching for at this point. But for right now, I'm just going to chill. I'm not in any search for any shoes right now. But like I said, come July 12th, shattered backboards are arriving. I really was like sleep at the wheel. I kind of like side-eyed it and I saw it, but my mind was on something else. But now it's like, as it's coming in clear, I'm like starting to see it. So the reason being, I'm not really getting to reimagine UNCs at this moment is because I feel when it comes to Jordan 1s and a few other shoes, I would like my Jordan 1s to be all year round. Meaning, I feel like baby blue, that colorway is more of a summer colorway, which is fine. It's cool to have a few of those colors, especially for summer. But I feel like I have more success with colors that are more wearable all year round. And I mean, some people, you could pull that off all year round, but I don't know. This right now made me hesitate against my better judgment, I guess, or not against my better judgment. So now my focus has shifted to the Charles Barkley, the CB94, the other colorways, particularly the one I saw, the OG and the gray. And also, like I said, Jordan 1 shatter backboard. And I'm not trying to group these all together, but this is how my mind is running here, you know. I would normally try to classify and categorize, compartmentalize the two. But those right now have been added to my list. Something else from the CB94 colorway, because also that Phoenix Suns color, that's more of a summer color, but I probably can get that off. Other than spring and summer, I could see myself throwing on some gray sweats, you know, get something Phoenix themed or something with orange and purple. I can do that, a New Trees hoodie or something like that. Not a problem. So, but as I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I need another pair of those. I definitely need another pair of those. And like I said, OG would be cool, but the gray ones are fire with the green. Another thing, I forgot to mention that I did have the another pair of the Barkleys. The one pair got stolen, but I did get the Nike Air Max 2. The Nike Air. Excuse me, I'm reading something. The Nike Air CB Godzillas. Now, the ones that got stolen, they were Nike Air Force, and they were first. And I believe the 94s that were just released yesterday were the third ones, because the ones that I got the Godzillas, they were 96. And I remember that was sophomore year, so my pop got me another pair because I went out for the JV team. I didn't make it, but man, I'm telling you, I think of all the sneakers that I had in high school, I think I rocked those more than anything. Because I had a lot. Shell toes, I had Reeboks, I had a few here, but that one pair of sneakers, I love the cut of it. It reminded me almost of a Jordan 4 in that it wasn't a high or a low, and not even quite a mid. It's more like a quarter cut, you know. And it had the, like, whatever that cable was going outside of the back of the heel counter. I guess almost to help you put your shoe on, but it was comfortable, and very like sleek, but also very cushiony. So I just wanted to mention that. I forgot I did have those. I love those to death. So now I'm just reliving my Charles Barkley vibes. You know what I'm saying? My CBs, and so I'm looking forward. Those would be cool. I think they dropped in 2016, but I'm not in a rush. But like I said, these were the ones that I wanted. Ultimately, after all the two that I had, these are the ones that just to me aesthetically were the best looking Charles Barkley's in my opinion. But in another news, LA Lakers took an L to the Timberwolves, and I swear, if you were on Instagram, Adidas made it their best point to advertise every version of the AE1 every time he dunked on somebody and caught a body. So last night, in his victory, he happened to wear a new pair of AE1s, and they were the stealth gray, which they're fire too. And it's like, oh my god. So I don't know if I'm adding them on my list, but it's very enticing to think about, like, I might need those, you know what I'm saying? But and then he released those other color, the ones that were like multicolored bright, almost the Easter color ones. He dunked on somebody from the Lakers previously. So they used every time, it's almost like they predicted something that was going to happen in those shoes, or they called him in the huddle like, listen, Ant, tonight you're going to rock these, you got to catch a body. And then probably with the stealth gray, like, tonight you got to rock these and you got to go for the win. So I just thought it was dope. But anyway, it's your boy Prime Mega. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed day. Let's get it, y'all. Comment below. Trees up.